Loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother.
Snow and Lambeau, coach, something about that combo that just works, like peanut butter and jelly. And we've got half a foot of the white stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, love to pass. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the first play of the game. 46 yards. 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's going to be caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Carry for Christian McCaffrey. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Panthers.
On the ground, McCaffrey fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
on 2nd and 9. Darnold gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. And this one's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle made.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 1.
Love, they go play action now. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Panthers nothing.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Kill. He's crossing.
from the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 14. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run for it with Jones. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Take 4, take 4.
52 blast. Drill green.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mike, check, 59, 59. Mike, 59 is Mike, 59 is Mike. Check, 59.
All day, baby, all day. We don't steal. Black. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Check.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back? They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes our score 17-0. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. That pick is 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks,
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Carolina. 65 yards. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Taken down back at the 10-yard line.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Sanders' kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
Hey, you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. This ball complete to Rager. Touchdown, Packers! Jalen Rager, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Packers 24, Panthers 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. They'll find Williams on the slant. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Darnold on 3rd down. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He'll fire it deep for Rager. They got his man complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing. Love. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he puts it through.
makes the score Packers 31, Panthers 3.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Darnold on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Robert Woods.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Darnold.
And Darnold got to be intercepted for the third time.
Picked off by Troy Apke. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Packers 38, Panthers 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They got a man. It's Woods.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Panthers.
You ain't going nowhere. Lady. Tight end's right. Watch tight end. Everyone's got
Throwing again is Darnold. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Samuel.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Carolina.
To the air again, Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Pass.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
17 yards. And the
Darnold from the red zone now. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and
the play fake, and it's Darnold.
7-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
It's third down and goal at the 7-yard line.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Darnold down to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Tarvarius Moore In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Love in the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Working out of the gun. Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Love once more. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle by
Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down.
No gain on the play.
Play action this time with Love.
39-yard line.
Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Love to throw, letting one go deep for the end zone. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers continue to roll. And Crosby with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, going to the air with Love. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Reagor with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers are pouring it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
31's the mic. Squeeze,
Darnold from the gun. And Darnold, he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now Darnold. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
3-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Red, yellow.
Love, they go play action now. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Play fake. Here's Love. caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Troy Pride. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Second and 7.
Play action. It's Darnold.
3-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, Darnold. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
that one looks like he'll throw here.
At the Panthers' 2-yard line.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This will make it into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Off of play action, Darnold. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The Packers take over at 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
66.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.